Hello. Sorry, I'm streaming like the latest I've ever streamed. Oh, I forgot to leave this menu. This is not the no settings menu. What am I doing? Well, I can't explain why this happened. It was a series of unfortunate events. Also, now that we're playing this new game, I don't know what the audio is good. I don't know. I feel like it's better to err on the side of too quiet. But basically what happened was, so I wasn't able to stream the past few days because I am been going crazy in my room. Like, I had a family member come over and like reorganize my whole room, and it's still a work in progress. Everything's a mess, and we like unplugged my entire computer setup and like rotated it and moved it somewhere else. It was a mess, and so I didn't and so since that family member has work, then they only come over to help me at evening, and it kept being at the stream time, the time when I stream. And then I was like, well, I guess I can't stream this week. But then she came super early today, and then I was able to stream, but then I wasn't prepared. I was really just gonna play ZZZ on my own at home, but now that I had a chance to stream when I thought I wouldn't be able to stream the whole week, then I took the chance. But I knew that it takes forever for the games, for Hoyoverse games to install, but I was like, well, how bad can it be? It took like, I started downloading it at like 6:40, and it didn't finish until like 9:16 or something. Hey Joshua and Mecha Ranger. How are the hands? They're handing. Yeah, they're not too bad. I think they're... I mean, it helps that I'm not like doing anything super precise. Also, this loading screen, I don't know if you would call this a loading screen, but it's cool. It's fun. So I wanted... So the two reasons why I really wanted to play this tonight is that I haven't played the other two Hoyoverse games that I play. I didn't play them on launch on stream. And I was like, well, I want to have my initial reaction recorded just for the fun of it, I guess. And I think this is also the first time I'm playing a game on launch as well. So I don't think I've ever done that. Also I wanted my UID to actually, for this game to actually be low. Because the other two, like when I played Genshin, I did it a day late because it took me like a whole day to download the game. And then for Honkai, I was like maybe 30 minutes late or something. But this time I was like only a few seconds late. I joined the hype train. You're playing too? Yeah, so I got a really low UID. It's like 8,000 at the end of the number. Yeah, I'm just worried about the audio levels. Tell me if it's too low, because I like trying to make it really low. Because I don't know. I'm just worried that it would be too much. But you can't get a good gauge from it from just this. Oh, there's an ad. Get out of here, ad. Sorry, since I cleaned off my desk, now I have room for my laptop to be here. So that's an added distraction in a way. But it's just when we have a chance, I can mess with the audio and actually hear it. So yeah, I'm just gonna play now. I need to stop rambling. We don't have time. I took like 2 naps so that I would have more energy despite it being 9:30. Originally, the game was supposed to, the servers were supposed to, oh, I forgot that I should have clicked this earlier. Are we gonna just have to watch it down? Yeah, we have to watch the resource integrity. No. Let's hope this doesn't take, like, an hour. It usually takes a while. I should have clicked this earlier. Peak stream. What was I saying? Yeah, the servers were supposed to open at 9. But then I happened to be looking at, like, the countdown live stream, like the official countdown live stream, because I was curious about it, and then, people in the chat were saying the servers were open, so that's why I got in, like, really early. But yeah, see, I got in really early on my phone. See, I install on my phone because I play all these games on my phone because it's a pain to boot up my computer. And, and it also takes up way more space on my computer. Like, this it said that it needs like 100 gigabytes just to unzip it. That's ridiculous. I want game suggestions? Yeah, I saw you I saw right before I started that you had sent one in the Discord. Yeah, you should, just put them in the game request section. Because I check the Discord more frequently now, since that's where I do the stream announcements. So I always check for new messages when I announce, but yeah, I'm trying to make a list of games that are, man, this is taking a while. Man, I forgot that I needed to click this button earlier, but I was just like, I don't want to start the cutscene and then have to shut the game off like I did on the, but now I realize I just, like, this, because it's a new loading screen, I'm not familiar with it, I forgot that you have to click it twice. Like, you click it, then it loads, and then there's another button that says play now. And I forgot about that. So, whoops. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like, after I finish Tears of the Kingdom, I'm planning on just doing a few small games. So if you have any suggestions of, like, small games. I was thinking of playing, like, there's this game, I think, called, like, Sticky Business, or A Sticky Business. Like, it's just a little sticker making game, and I thought it looks really cute and fun, because it's artsy and stuff, and I like that. And, what else was I gonna do? Like, I was filling, like, my cart on Steam with games, but, I don't know. I can't remember what other game I wanted to play. Yeah, well, at least the nice thing about me being so late to this game is that if you already started it when the server's actually open, then you won't get spoilers because you're already ahead of me. Normally when these games come out, I like stay up all night playing them. So this may be it won't be a long stream because I'm starting so late, but in terms of how late, I feel like I'm gonna go later just so that I can make up for how late I started. It was ridiculous. Like, the servers opened right when I normally would stream, but then I was like, oh, I forgot to... I could have had this downloaded in time. But I just forgot until I looked at my phone because I was going to take a nap before stream, and I looked in my alarms and saw that there was an alarm set for this game to release, and I was like, oh, I forgot about it. But in a way, it was good because that means it ended up that I ended up... What am I saying? I ended up getting the the low UID that I wanted. I wouldn't have gone if I had not streamed. So it's fine. You have extra time tonight. You start 2 hours later tomorrow. Only issue is that you work 2 hours later. Yeah. That's interesting. What is the reason why your work hours got shifted? Because I don't know. I don't know anything about work. I don't start my job until the Monday after next. Which is why I'm trying to get my room nice and organized so I stop having clutter, because it's very annoying and stressful to just have stuff strewn about your room. It's distracting. Booth coverage? Is it just like your shift or something? Well, at least this loading screen is more fun than the other Hoyoverse games. We get to watch TV and commercials. It's really just commercials, isn't it? It's only commercials. There's no actual show that is being broken up by commercials. This is like a shoe commercial. They sure have a lot of them. That is fun that they have that. Congrats on the job. Thank you. I found out like last Monday, I think. What type of job was I able to secure? Well, it was like related to my major, and it's with a really good company. And so I'm excited about that. I don't want to say exactly what I do for my job. I tend to give too much information, so I feel like whenever I'm hesitant to give information, I should just not give it, just to balance it out. What is this? I mean, this advertisement. Oh, yeah, they have the words and they have English voices for these commercials. That's kind of neat. Is that like a zombie apocalypse guy who just really likes sunsets? Oh, this is pretty long. I'm just trying to listen to what they're saying. Hollow Investigations Association. So this is related to the game lore. Hi, I need you. That's what it looks like it says. Join us. No worries, it's understandable. Like, to not want to say too much about my job. Yeah. Yeah. Also, another reason why I like to have the, I want to play these gacha games early, like, early in the release, like, stream them, it's because I keep on having, like really good luck moments, and I never get to record them besides in screenshots, and I think it's more exciting if it's on the stream. Because in Genshin, I got, like, a weapon in the first temple on the standard banner, a 5-star weapon, I mean. And then in Star Rail, I ended up getting both 5 stars that were in the first update, which is impressive in my opinion. Hopefully you don't have to do the fun mandatory training. Yeah, they said I only have a single day of onboarding processes of I don't know, them explaining things. You have to do IT training again because they came out with a new one. Yeah, I guess that's just how trainings are. If you want to keep up to date, you have to just keep doing more trainings. Oh, this has a 3D. This is game scenery. I don't really know much about this game, but it feels like it's very Persona 5 inspired. If the story and the gameplay don't interest me enough, I might not follow through with continuing this game, but I just want to join the hype train, as someone said, and play this game on launch. These commercials are mesmerizing. I mean, I don't watch TV very often, and I didn't grow up watching TV, so I don't know. I get mesmerized by the bizarreness of commercials sometimes. Because I only watch TV if I'm at my grandmother's house, because she watches a lot of TV. And I don't watch any TV. TV subscriptions or whatever are expensive. Well, it's at 75%. Man, we've been sitting here for 20 minutes. If only I had clicked the button earlier, we wouldn't be in this situation. And even after those 2 naps, I still feel a little sleepy. Most of the stuff on TV is La Poop. Yeah, I've noticed that. My grandmother likes to watch a lot of Hallmark movies, and they are so corny and cheesy and ridiculous. They are definitely La Poop. And commercials are just also oversaturated, so many of them are just oh, they're just being weird for the sake of being weird, or they're just all bland. Though there's some pretty crazy, Japanese commercials that I've seen. They're a lot more creative than the ones you see a lot on, American television. Hallmark? Yeah, Hallmark... You forget that Hallmark makes movies. Yeah, they make the cheesiest romance movies, and they also have, a bajillion, cheesy Christmas romance movies. And they're just, so many of them are just the same story beats as each other, and it's just crazy. Hallmark started as a card selling place, right? I just remember that when I was a kid, I would buy Webkins at Hallmark, and so I thought that they were just the Webkins store. And so I was oh, I wanted to go to Hallmark for my Webkins, and I didn't know it was supposed to be a card store, and so my family was kind of just confused why I kept wanting to go to Hallmark. But then I was really upset at Hallmark at one point as a kid because because they were selling Elves on the Shelf, which are a thing that parent, a fun tradition that parents can do with their kids, and they pretend that the elf is alive and it's moving to different places in the house each day. And so I thought it was real, but then I saw it on the shelf at Hallmark, and I was like, that means it's fake, right? Why would they put it there? Now I know it's fake. Why would they just sell it in a place that kids might be? Did they not think about that? Do they think kids are stupid? So I was very, very annoyed by that. I was very indignant, I guess. Look, we're past 90%. We're almost there. The elf is always watching it, and yes, children are stupid. Yeah, I am gullible and have always been gullible, but I feel like as a kid, you just think everything that your parents say is the truth. We're back at this commercial again. And it's taken me like 3 hours to get to play this game. We're almost there. We just have 5% left. I'm gonna be staying up so late. As late as my brain can handle. Just to make up for this train wreck of a stream. I was so bored waiting for this game to install. I was just like, what am I supposed to do? I could have been crocheting, but I was just so like frustrated by it. And also the download kept failing and restarting, and it was so frustrating. It was like really, really annoying. When it got to the point where it was like verifying like the file integrity, which is basically what it's doing right now. I don't know why I had to do it twice, but it would get to a certain point and then it would say that download failed, and so it would go back to before it was at verifying integrity and re-download the resources, and then come back and try to check the integrity, and then it went back. And if it makes you feel any better, you're trying to get to hack in 999 rare candies into a Pokemon game so you don't have to manually grind. Yeah, I wanted to do that in Fantasy Life for the DLC. I don't know if you were here when I talked about how stupid the end game for the DLC is, but it was very stupid. They turned it into a gacha game, and it was so grindy, and like getting the tokens, like basically you need to get these tokens and give them to these goddess statues to get in-game gear for to get in-game gear I'm just gonna make the game invisible for a second because I said it log in again. I just wanted to make sure it didn't show anything incriminating. Okay, we're back. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so in Fantasy Life, you had to get these like tokens and like give them to these goddess statues to get in-game gear, but the methods for getting the tokens were like required the in-game gear, so it was like really ridiculous. So you couldn't like easily grind them to get the in-game gear because you need the in-game gear. You need at least one of the jobs that you had to be in-game, like strong enough that you could just complete all the in-game stuff. We're finally starting. But yeah, when I downloaded this, it wanted me to join the Europe server, and I was like, what are you doing? But yeah, look at my UID. It's so small. So many zeros. What is this? An SCP? Why is the frame rate so bad? What is happening? It's a PowerPoint. Is it supposed to happen?
Come check this out.
What's that? 14th Street. I think the news mentioned it earlier.
Why is it in a PowerPoint? I can't do anything about this. It won't.
Breached level 3 controls.
Yeah. People at security were conducting a manhunt over there today.
Hydrate? Okay.
As expected.
So you're saying?
You should get ready. We'll be seeing some business coming our way soon.
You thought the frames were crunching? Yeah, I thought. What were they even saying? I don't know. I'm gonna choose the cute girl. Her name's Belle.
Cool.
Yeah, how am I supposed to know what performance settings I need to have, what graphics settings to use if this is the, if I can't see that before I was trying to mess with it in the settings, but this was, how am I supposed to, every streamer you've seen playing this has the same frame rate problem? Yeah, I think it's just stupid that they don't give you, there's no way to know what your frame rate will be before you jump into the game. I am the beta tester? Wow. Oh no, the spinny circle of death is on my mouse. Don't do that. Go away. If there's anything I hate, it's the pop-up that says, the program is not responding. Do you want to wait for it to until it's responding, or do you want to close the program? That's the worst. I would say it's worse than a blue screen. Oh no, the frame rate. They're just a stop motion. It's like bad stop motion is what they're doing. I guess this is what happens when you play games on launch instead of waiting for the first update, performance update. I wonder how beefy your computer has to be in order for there not to be frame rate issues. Oh, I can't mess with the settings yet. Inside a high-rise building on the 14th Street in the James. It does not say James. That does not say James. It says Janice or Janus. The Janice Quarter, New Eridu, not James. Can't believe the devs are so brave to make a stop motion game in this day and age. Yeah. I mean, I think the only reason you wouldn't do a stop motion game is because of how expensive that would be. I don't know what the logistics of that would be, but I think stop motion is pretty expensive to do, right? You need like super high skill level people to accomplish it. They need to have a lot of experience with it, and they need all kinds of equipment, I would assume, and a lot of time. A lot of time.
Yes, citizens, I'm the head of the Janice Quarters Public
It's
Security.
Janice, okay.
Currently conducting an operation on 14th Street.
Okay.
I regret to inform everyone our operation has been disrupted.
Well, so the operation is unrelated to the Hollows? Or are they just doing an investigation?
I'd like to remind the public we are in pursuit of the Red Fang Gang, the group responsible for the terrorist attack on the Research Institute.
But I don't think you should have been the one they chose to put on TV if you're stuttering. That doesn't vote, give anyone any sort of confidence that you have things under control. They should have chosen someone who's better at keeping their cool. Well, I guess the operation was related to the Red Fang Gang they were trying to do. Dudes? Who is this guy?
Their leader, Miguel Silver. Everyone should remain vigilant.
The way he slipped up and said dudes makes it sound like he's inexperienced with speaking like in this environment on TV and formally, and it almost makes it feel like he's like pretending to be someone that he isn't. Oh my goodness, they're already cursing in this game. What was the last word? Because I feel like you can guess the first two. Is it just... I don't think I want to know. Oh my goodness. He's a reporter? I don't think you should be reporting if you be a reporter and cussing a lot, but maybe there are some people who like that. Am I supposed to click? Okay. These two are so unprofessional. What even is this news station? Oh, you can hear what he's trying to say. I can't believe that they were so daring to have curse words in a Hoyoverse game. Because with Boothale in Star Rail, they just make him say "son of a nice lady" and fudge a lot. Muddle fudger. But it's so silly if you listen to the replacements for cursing in other languages. They just say like honey, sweetie, and baby in English. It's just like, I don't think that's a curse word, but okay. I know these are the Cunning Hares, or Gentle House? Didn't they have two names? I don't know, I was looking at like the teaser videos for the characters, like yesterday or something. Are they being mistaken for being the Red Fang gang?
That's a hollow down there. Fine, a way out is a way out. Can you break the glass, Billy?
Easy. Leave it to me.
Well, I guess this is one way to resolve the frame rate issues. Just don't have motion graphics. Comic book style. This is just a PowerPoint. This is a fancy PowerPoint. No one will notice any frame rate drops. What kind of window is that the bullet ricocheted? He's gonna get a concussion.
Bounced off. This glass must be tough.
It must be bulletproof.
Damn, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Who builds
Window is
windows to be bulletproof in a building? Well, I guess it depends on the building. I don't know. I don't know anything about windows. Maybe it's sturdy to protect them from hollows.
Reinforced bulletproof glass. You won't be able to break it.
Who is this? They're not part of this group.
Job agency.
Why are they crying? Is this the Red Fangs?
Why would you steal from the Red Fang gang?
Is this the leader of the Red Fang gang? Aren't they supposed to be terrorists? Why is he sobbing?
My men went through so much trouble to...
You stole the strong box from the Institute. We're just returning it to its rightful owner. Hey, don't make it sound like we're the bad guys.
We're all trying to get by on the same streets. Why? Why would you be helping the cops?
Is this Billy lying here? He get knocked out by the TV?
Sorry, but it's not public security that commissioned us. And also, that's none of your business anyway.
So they aren't on the side of the law.
Of course it is. And people steal from my territory. So I have to teach them a lesson.
I need to blow my nose. long Marichu time. Speaking of which, I found something funny about my model. So I think it's because of some setting I have. If I get up and walk away from the computer, but it can still track me, it makes me stand up. Why am I standing up? It's so silly. I saw myself standing when I walked away from the computer earlier today when I set up the stream for the first time, but I had to close everything to download the game so they would download faster. I'm flying. Yeah, I just started floating upward. It's so silly. I don't even care that it does that. I'm not gonna fix it. It's so funny. I mean, it's not many times that it would do that. I think when if I scoot back, I go up. And if I scoot forward, I go down. No wonder I thought that I had more bounce than I thought. Look, I'm just going up and down. It's so silly. Okay, back to the game.
Why don't you just give it back to me? It's so important to us.
Is this an act? He's acting like he's like a poor little victim.
I'm willing to exchange it for your lives.
I think this is supposed to imply that he's still a bad guy, even if he's crying.
So you need the whole gang armed and ready to handle 3 people? This is the Silver Tears? It's even weirder than the rumors. Wait, is that a flashbang? Correct. It's a GS2 high-lumen military flashbang. The blast is quite strong. Awesome! Time to wake up, Billy.
What? Eyes open, everyone!
Oh, he just snatched the flashbang.
Cheese!
Aren't there 4 members of the Cunning Hares? Where's the cat girl? Is her name like Nekomata or something?
So you choose to resist? In that case,
This game is so goofy.
to kill you all!
Well, there goes his tears.
You've made a mistake, mister. We aren't your enemy. That is.
Is that the police?
Commander, we've arrived at the source of the light and found the Red Fang Gang. Repeat, we found the Red Fang Gang. Awaiting orders.
I love how Billy's posing. It's kind of annoying. I can't click through this. I have to click or press a space bar to do this, but both of those are noisy because my computer is noisy and my mouse is noisy. I need to make a quiet mouse. Huh? I need to get a quiet mouse. I had quiet mice, but they all died. I don't know why they keep dying on me. Stupid. Anyways.
Boss, it's the Air Force!
Why are they surrendering?
Flashbang just now. It was to attract the helicopter.
You finally noticed? Now it's your turn to choose, you crybaby. You can stay and fight us, and then get caught by public security. Or you can run, and we all get to live.
Damn you. Cutting hairs.
How does the how does the public security people feel about the cutting hair? Sorry, I think I have a bloody nose. Maybe stop throwing the mice against the wall and that might help keep them alive. What are you talking about? Oh, my mice. My computer mice. Yeah, I was not throwing them against the wall. I'm not aggressive with my computer stuff, but
It's in a hare's nature to avoid getting caught. Don't hold it against me.
What? You found the red fang?
oh my goodness. Is this the TV that fell down? How is it still on?
Waiting for, Commander. Pick the biggest gun and rain down justice.
Rain down justice? You're a reporter. You don't get to call the shots. What are you doing?
Falcon 4, attack order received.
What? From the reporter? Why are you taking orders from the reporter? Oh my goodness.
We're done for.
Now they fell into a portal? Why were they listening to what the reporter said? Oh no, not another bloody nose? Yeah. It's fine. Oh, it's a cutscene. Is the frame rate better? Oh, no, never mind. I should have kept my mouth shut. Look, we haven't had access to the settings menu in like a century. Can the frame rate be better when we're actually fighting though? Because I don't know which is worse. Input delay or low frame rate while fighting. I'm guessing we're gonna play as Anbi. Is it Anbi or Anbi? I just remember her name is like Anbi Denmara or something. Where's the settings? I don't know if graphics is gonna help at all. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to increase the frame FPS? Is that what you're supposed to do? We're gonna make the screen look crunchier. This is like when I play with my capture card. Rendering. Effects quality low. Shading quality medium. Character quality. Is that related to like if there were a 5-star or a 4-star? I want a high quality. Just kidding. Just the character models. Just make everything bad. Yeah, crunchy, just the way I like it.
Confirmed. We fallen into a hollow. Let's get going.
Ooh, speedy. Sorry, I love running in circles in games.
An ethereal. That was quick.
Oops. So this is dashing, just like in the other games. The contrast between having a low frame rate and trying to move fast is a bit silly, but I don't think the frame rate is bad anymore. I don't know. Basic attacks generate energy. When you have enough energy, you can use your special attack will be enhanced to EX special attacks. Okay. You can also do a charge attack. What? Did I die? As a common, that commonly happens when I play combat games. Health? What's that? Where's that? But I mean, part of that is not my fault because I don't know the UI. Or did I wipe them out?
Carriages. This is the old metro junction. If that's the case, then this must be the Cretan Hollow. Good. Headset still works, and the recording function is normal. This is Anby Damara, a member of the odd job agency, the Cunning Hares. I accidentally fell into a companion hollow.
What's a companion
I
hollow?
don't have a carrot or proxy support.
A carrot?
Probability of getting lost in the hollow is at 96.4%.
A carrot. Are they trying to coax some bunnies? Or doing like a carrot on a stick strategy? With a horse? Isn't that a thing? Or pig?
Let it serve as evidence for future investigation in the case of
No, don't say that. You're gonna jinx it yourself.
Andy's Hollow Survival Log number 1. From my surroundings, I can confirm this is the old Metro Junction area of the Cretan Hollow. The Metro Hollow's terrain is inherently complex. My chances of being rescued will be reduced by 37.8% if I don't consider my next step carefully. If anyone doubts the nature of the Hollow's spatial distortions, please use my recording as proof of their danger. Please don't enter a hollow unless you are a professional investigator. Otherwise...
There you are, Anby! Great! I knew you'd be okay!
It's Billy.
Oh, hey! What's gotten into you? You almost got me!
I've met another being of reason. He looks a lot like my colleague, Billy Kidd.
What are you talking about?
She's really on edge.
It's me! Billy!
An investigator has previously encountered ethereals who can mimic human speech and behavior. The investigator rescued the ethereal pretending to be their teammate, but once they got out of the hollow, it revealed itself. The city made a huge sacrifice, but it was unable to defeat the monster. It was only thanks to a courageous investigator who gave his life to drive the monster back into the hollow that the danger was averted.
Come on, the ethereal would be done for the minute it left the hollow. Wait, isn't that the plot of that movie that was in theaters not long ago?
There was a long list of victims involved in the incident. I read all their names.
That's called a cast list!
Question. Who would you most like to have dinner with?
What?
Dinner. Of course. That'd be the big screen superheroes!
She's so hard to understand.
Wait! Put your blade down! I'll tell you!
Oh yeah, is the audio okay?
It's really the late night drama actress. Oh, sweetie. Monica.
I think it's too quiet. But I can't do anything. Oh wait, I can technically I can increase it in OBS.
All clear. The individual has been confirmed as the real Billy Kidd.
I guess I cranked it too low. Oh, okay. So I'm listening to myself on my laptop, and it's very eerie to say something and then later on to hear yourself say it back to you.
Meeting Billy Kidd increases my chances of survival by over 67.8%. I'm glad you're okay, Billy.
I told you I'm me. It's been a while since we fell. Nicole must be trying to come up with a way to get us out from the outside. But will she be willing to pay for the help? You know how Nicole is.
How do they know that Nicole isn't in there with them?
Based on Nicole's tight-fisted spending habits, I'd say your original analysis is likely correct.
Damn. Now you've got me worried. Let's not get carried away. We have to work together to get through this. As usual, you take the front, and I'll provide fire support from behind.
Right.
Now we have Billy. There are days displayed below their HP. If they build up days, are you attacking them? Then they get stunned. Wait, hang on. Okay, when they are stunned, they can't move and take more damage. And special attacks can trigger a chain attack when they hit a stunned enemy.
Which one?
But now I can miss the audio. Now I'm gonna listen to myself again. Hang on. Well, I gotta crank this down again. I don't want it to be... I don't want it to affect the other games that I play in the future. Like to crank down it. I'm cranking it down in OBS. It's better to... Maybe this is good. Yeah, I'm just still testing the audio. I really need to get a quieter mouse before I start playing computer games more. Because it's really loud. Because it's right next to my microphone. Maybe I'll move the microphone over. Sorry, I'm knocking over things next to the microphone. This is kind of counterintuitive. Okay. I think now you can hear the keys more. I don't know. Do you prefer hearing the keyboard or the mouse? Okay, space can switch between them.
My heart rests a little easier whenever you're around, Ambi.
Same for you.
I like the spinning gun shot sound. Okay, go to the next area.
In my sights.
Be gone.
I don't understand what's happening, but the enemies are dying, and I think that's what matters.
Maybe that's it.
When you hit enemies, they generate decibels, and the decibel rating, and it's at max, then you can launch an ultimate. Okay.